did not follow our tradition. So I think this is very, very scary in a sense. If you were Jesus, like, or you were there, if you heard that, what do you feel in your heart? Wow, big guys coming to challenge me, coming to challenge us, to challenge Jesus. So the Pharisees, they were known as very religious people. During that time, people respect them, right? People regarded them with very highly respect, and people went to them for like consultation, or if they have problem, they were the one whom people seek. So what I'm trying to talking about? I'm trying to talking about the Pharisees. You know, their behaviors very nice. They are very religious. They are very respected. They are as if like that. In that time, they are really good. And then, what Jesus said to them. Let's look at the Bible in verse 6. And he said to them, rightly did Isaiah prophesy of you. How would Jesus address to them there?
Hypocrites.
What do you understand by the word hypocrite?
Fake.
Trick.
Fake.
Fake. Okay, yeah.
Plastic.
Showing
So what do you mean by plastic? I don't know that expression. Plastic.
The new generation mainly for
It's not authentic. It's plastic.
Okay. So I have this question, you know, when I read that verse, I read a few times, you know. The Pharisees, they were, you know, good somehow, you know, in that time. People look at them, yeah, they are good. And, you know, because they have their culture, their tradition, that before they eat anything, they need to wash their hands. Is it good? Like us, right? We need to use sanitizer, right? It's good, right? And then in there, the previous verses said, if they are from the market, before they eat or anything, they need to, you know, take a bath. Is it good? And then the Pharisees, they fast. If we learn more from them, they fast maybe twice a day or twice a week, right? They give tithe regularly, not like us, you know. Maybe, you know, not just this month maybe just give, you know. But the Pharisees, they are very regular in tithing. They are very good on those things. And if they were not good, the people would not have been looking at them with respect, right? And for us, maybe if compare me or with someone else, for example, maybe I am more regularly sharing the gospel in a sense, or maybe among us, maybe some would study the Bible a few times in a week. Maybe maybe only once a week, or maybe something like that. So to them, like, they were good, nothing wrong. So the question is, why would Jesus call them hypocrite? Right? And I think because of the zeal, Z-E-A-L, zeal. I think because of their zeal that they want to kill Jesus, because they don't want anything else to substitute God. And Jesus was proclaiming that he was God. That's why, because they don't allow that, because they are really, you know, extreme in a sense that only God can deserve God. Because of that they want to kill Jesus, because they did not see Jesus as God. So, my point is that the Pharisee, what's wrong with them that made Jesus call them hypocrite? And back to our daily life today, I think, can Jesus call us hypocrite sometime? If Jesus were here and he just sit among us, can he say that to us? Is it possible sometimes, you know? So keep that question in mind. Why? Why did Jesus call them hypocrites? So let us go further. Maybe Louis, can you read? Oh, you don't have light. Light, can you just read again verse 6, 7?
Verse 6 and 7. And he said to them, rightly did Isaiah prophesy of you, hypocrites, as it is written, These people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far away from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the precepts of men.
Okay. Thank you. So why? Can we know why? From there.
Teaching his doctrines, the precepts of man.
Of man, and then defile the commandment of God. And then in verse 6, the last part said, these people. So Jesus was referring to, these people. It's like demonstrative pronoun, this, like this, These people honors me with their lips. So he quote from the book of Isaiah that it's not just this time, it's happening like that. So these people, their habits from their ancestor to their fathers, until now, they are the same. Even now, with me, they are still like that, No change of it. Not change at all. They are still what? Follow or honors God only with the lips, but their heart is far away from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines and precepts of men, something like that. And then if we read further, verse 9, you are experts at setting aside the commandment of God, set aside, in order to keep your tradition. It means like, for them, which one is more important? Between their tradition, their practices, and the command of God. You see that in that verse 9? Jesus said, you value your tradition more than the commandment of God. So the reason why Jesus called them hypocrites, one is that their heart is far from God. Their lips may be good, they may be praising God, their practice, their traditions are good, but actually they value it more than the commandment of God. For me, I used to be someone who compares myself with others in terms of accomplishment. I'm with CCC. And then CCC, as you may know, we do a lot of evangelism, discipleship, and let's say in UP, in my campus, we have not just me. I have let's say 5 staffs, and then there were times when I do more than other staff. Let's say I can share 10 a week. Some other staff only 2 or 3 or 5, and then my motivation to share much is not because I think you understand this, because I share about this, but because I want to look better to my director or among others, that see, I am more committed, I make more effort than you guys, so respect me, follow my model, something like that. So I think that is looking good, You might look at me, yeah, James is really nice, He works so hard, he shares a lot of people, but actually deep down inside, who knows? Only me and God. And the Gospel of Mark, I tried to read it a few times. I did not read somewhere there that the Pharisee responded back. When Jesus called them, hey, hypocrite, you. They did not say anything bad, right? Did you find anything there? And then so I was trying to look, maybe in other gospel, maybe I find something that they might say or defend themselves. Hey, yeah, see, maybe our heart is not like that, you are wrong, we are good at the outside, also in the inside, something like that. I did not find. So I tried to look in Matthew, in Luke, in John. Interestingly, I can only find in Matthew that record the same event, but not in Luke and John. So in Matthew, if you turn to chapter 15, verse 12, very interestingly, why they worship, the Pharisees did not say anything. You look at verse 12. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I hope. I think this is a good chance for me, to practice my English, to speak in English. Verse 12. Yam, can you read verse 12?
Then the disciples came to him and asked, do you know that the Pharisees were offended